Alright, this is Derek with OCDGone7days.com, and real quickly I'm going to go ahead and show you my OCD programs. Of course, I'm not going to show you all of the information inside of it, but you're going to take a look under the hood, and it's in this folder right here. Now, a lot of people, when they go to my site, they see my programs, they get my emails, they're like, okay, well, you know, I have OCD, I know I need to beat it, I know I need the program, but what's going to justify me spending $97 on it? I need to know what I'm getting, and I don't blame you. I would too. That's why I started sending out samples. You know, the problem was last time with the samples, they didn't come out correctly because when you try to copy and paste from these PDFs, it looks crappy in text. So what I got ahead and did and make a video here, and I'm actually going to show you all that you're getting for just $97, so that you can finally see what it is that you could be using. I know a lot of you have been interested in it. You just haven't had enough proof. You're like, dude, you got to show me what you're selling me. I can't buy, and that's totally reasonable. It's totally cool. So I'm just going to open. This is the first, the links to OCD videos, which actually, let me see here. Okay. Now there's some links there. I'm sure some of you will try to pause that video and get some of those links, whatever. That's totally cool. You know, people they find every way they can to squeeze just as much free stuff out, and that's totally cool because there are enough people that actually, you know, they appreciate them doing this and they want the full program and they don't want to try to circumvent it. They just see the value and they go ahead and get the program from me, and it allows me to keep making them for you. Excuse me about my coffee, but today it's a little special. My dad has cancer right now. I don't need you to feel sorry for me or anything like that. I've said it a few times before. The issue is that it's getting increasingly harder to see him. He lives 2 hours away. He needs medicines. He needs all this stuff. Right now he's currently on over a dozen different medicines. None of this is to make you feel sorry or anything like that, but I did want to just put it out there that anyone that buys this program that I'm showing you right now, 90% of the proceeds actually goes directly to my dad. Okay, and so that is something that you could feel good about, knowing that, you know, you're going to be helping someone that has cancer and is suffering with it. If you know anyone that has cancer suffering with it, it really sucks, and it has really drained me and my fiance quite extensively already. It has drained him. It has drained his girlfriend. So it's a big mess. But so you can feel good knowing that 90% of your purchase will go to helping him. So let's go and just dive in to these programs and see what you'd be getting. This is the first thing that you got when you entered your email. It's just a 3-step process, and I share 3 powerful processes with you. Over here we have the OCD and OCH program, Secret OCD OCH workbook. Now down here you can see that there are 50 pages. Okay, they're all large print, so very easy to read. When people tell me they read these, they can't stop reading them. You know, we can even start right here. It's not hard to read, so you're like, okay, disclaim this information, yada yada. So we'll pass the disclaimer. Okay, the truth about most OCD workbooks on obsessive compulsion is they are written by people who have never had OCD and never beaten it. Works are created, yada yada. You know, new definition of OCD is OCH, and we kind of get into that, and we just go all the way down, and you can just see there are 50 pages in this workbook alone. This is just one workbook. Most people that are selling OCD programs and things, this is probably bigger than their whole program. This is just one section in this. I truly believe this is the most comprehensive program on OCD in the world that I've seen so far. I've seen a lot of them. This was another one. This one has 29 pages, and there's a little table of context here, and you just go down, you know, and you're going to cover things like what is anxiety going on in my head, the mystery of OCD, and comes with it. So take the mystery of that, all the stuff. You know, obviously I have to go fast here. I don't have a lot of time, but so we'll go to the next one. OCD thesis and report. Derek says obsessive compulsive disorder reduction and elimination thesis and report. Now all these reports work together. They have themes and different strategies and tricks that work together to provide a well-rounded program for anyone that has OCD. So that's why you see that we need to have this much information, because there's so many different types of OCD. It's hard to cover them all. So every time we discover a new one, we have to throw it in one of these programs. Over here, I've actually experimented with a delivery process of having one paragraph black, the other blue, black, blue. If you're going through and it really bothers you, just call me or text me or email me, and I'll go ahead and just change the text whatever color you want. Okay, I'll change it to pink or jiggling dots, whatever makes you happy. I'll actually change the program for you and format the way you need it. Okay, I truly believe that I provide the best customer service in this industry, and I can prove it to you. So over here we see that this module right here just has 54 pages by itself. So we're now over 150 pages so far of OCD information. It's not fluff, very good information, and the refund request is less than 0.01% of people that ask for a refund because of the value that they see. Usually when they buy, they don't see that they're getting all this stuff, but now I'm finally showing you, hey, look, this is all the stuff you're getting. So this is the pure OCD system right here. And over here you can see it's 59 pages, and it just covers pure OCD. Okay? And of course I'm not going to go and sit reading it to you, but you can see it's long. Okay? Yeah, if you were to condense, I've had videos, well, you could condense this text onto one page in microprint, or if you put it at regular type, you might get half pages, like 30 pages there. So even if you condensed all of the text and all of the programs down to regular text, which is harder to read, and actually a lot of people don't read it, you could say instead of 300 pages, 150 pages. Still longer than any other OCD program I've seen. The way that I wrote it like this, you can see it's very easy to read. Once you start going, it's counterintuitive, but one of the worst things that you can do when you have pure OCD is go online and start researching. In fact, most people don't know where to look and yada yada. So you can see, I want you to understand the first pure OCD is not a disorder, due to some kind of condition needs to be treated by medicine. These are pretty bold statements. Every therapist, doctor, psychologist calling it a disease or disorder, and I go into how it's not and what you can do about it. Okay, so you can see that the delivery system, just the way that's formatted, makes a huge difference. Okay, so we'll go on to the next one here if we can find it. The OCD code, again, another program, 61 pages in this one alone. Okay, this is just part of the whole complete program. Okay, and so, and in these programs, I cover different kinds of OCD. There's new kinds of OCDs coming out all the time, and so we come up with a new program and make sure that we cover it. Hold on, let me sip this coffee. Man, I love Dunkin' Donuts coffee. It's awesome. All right, so this is what we're looking at, okay? And so you can see it's a very long program. We can stop in an area here, the right actions, okay? And this is where I go into the right actions of what to do, okay? So you can see that it's a very detailed course that you're going to get the most value out of that I've seen in any OCD program. I know you're going to love it. That's why the refund request rate is so low because of that. Now, if you look at this one right here, this one is my favorite one. 85 pages, and the print is not too big either. This is the print size. So we're talking about 85 pages. Now, a lot of people with OCD, they love amassing OCD information. Well, I want you to amass this information. It's so much information. If you go through this program, just 10 pages a day, and apply what you learn, you can beat OCD. I'm just telling you, you have to follow it. Follow what it says, step by step, okay? But we cover the aspects that need to be covered. Yeah, there are a few statistics here and there, but most of it is information how to help you with OCD, okay? There's different things, how, over here we're talking about these things and how they're not really working and what you can add to what you can do. So what is a ritual compulsion, biological factors, environmental factors, and so we're just going through here. So you can see it's beautifully formatted. We've just scrolled to page 13 and there's 85 pages of rock solid OCD information. I really know that you're going to love this one. In fact, all of these little courses I've shown you, I've had this OCD business for over 6 years now. And basically, each one of them is sold for $97. But you're going to be surprised when you see the price for all of them together. They're not going to be $97 each. Okay. And this is another program. I'm required by law to tell you this program is not to prevent, treat, or cure any disease. You have to say it by the government, even though it's not true. What is OCD? What they say it is, and then what it really is, and we get into. And they're packed with strategies and things that you can do in here, and you can see how long the program is. It's pretty daggone long, 68 pages. Just on this module alone, okay? That's just crazy. That's B-A-N-A-N-A-S. That's bananas, okay? Thought process modification module. And then we have all the little extra little modules, volume 1 module, little daily lessons and things that you can do, okay? Very important. So you can see that it's a very comprehensive OCD course. In fact, there are, like I said, the links to the videos, there's all this stuff. And also, the people that get this, all of you guys are here that you know, you're like, yeah, dude, I'm definitely getting that program. Also, you're going to get my new program that's coming out soon that will be $97 by itself for free, okay? So you get that for free when it comes out as a bonus, which is nice. You can also call me on my personal number. I'll write it down for you, so that you can call me. I'm a real person. I'm not going to bite you. There's my number. So after you buy this program right here, 90% goes to my dad for his cancer. 10% will go to the company so I can continue bringing you this awesome OCD information. Okay. 90% to my dad. 10% of it goes to company. Alright. And the price is normally $97 for each one. Recently I've been selling at $97 for all of them. But today, I'm going to go ahead and give you a great value. I'm just going to sell them to you for $77. Okay. And by that I mean 67. My mistake. Okay. So we're looking at $67. And you get all of these. Each one of them has sold. Each one of these is sold for $100. This one sold. These ones had sold $97 total. This one sold for $97. 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 This one and this one. So that's like $700 worth right there. But I'm going to go ahead and give it to you for $67. Times have been a little tough for people, and I know there's some people on my list that have money and they're rich or whatever, and there's other people that are poor. So I'm going to meet you halfway right in the middle. So 90% of the $67 will go to my dad. I'm not sure what that is with a calculator, but you can figure that out. For any tax purposes or anything that you need, or any proof that you need from me, just let me know, and we'll go ahead and do that. So what I'm going to do is, under this video is a link. It probably will say add to cart. Okay, what you're going to want to do is click that button, because today is the day that I'm doing this. Tomorrow it's going back to $97 tomorrow. Okay, today it's $67. The reason I do that is not to be all hypey. It's because I like working with people that take action. Okay, so not only will you be getting a good OCD program to help you, but you're also going to be able to help my dad as well. So you can feel good about that. And tomorrow it goes back to the regular price, which will help my dad more. So if you want to wait till tomorrow and pay $97 instead, that'll be great too. But I figured, I'd meet you halfway and do that. I hope it doesn't sound too salesy or anything like that. There's not really much any way else to say it. I've got an OCD program here that will help you. You've seen it. You've seen inside of it. You know it's real. You're looking at it. You're talking to me. I'm a real person. Like I said, here's my personal cell phone number. So if you know that you need this program, just go ahead and click that button below to get it. Click the button below. Okay, and then you'll get it for the $67 for today for this sale. Okay, I really want to help my dad out, and I want to help you out, but we have to meet each other in the middle to make this a win-win situation. Okay, So go ahead. I'll meet you in the middle here. And if you feel that you can meet me there, great. If you can't, maybe some other time and some other day or some other place. But for all of you that get the program, I'm really excited. You'll be able to have personal access to call me, and we will talk about OCD and all kinds of things. Okay, whatever your problems are, we can help you solve them. All right, so go ahead and click the Add to Cart button below. Help out my dad. Help yourself out, and I'll see you soon. God bless. Okay, we'll go ahead and pause that right there.